Today we are sharing a treatment of IPL, or otherwise known as intense pulse light, and this treatment is targeting pigmentation, sun damage, capillaries, fine lines, wrinkles, skin tone and texture. IPL treatments are powerful and virtually pain-free. They're very effective for reducing the visible signs of aging that I just mentioned with little to no downtime, which is great because you can return to your normal daily routine really easily. It works by using wavelengths of light, and these specific wavelengths are absorbed by the target in the skin. So for example, if we're treating pigmentation, the target's going to be melanin, and also for hair removal, the target's melanin. And if we were wanting to treat redness and capillaries, then the target is going to be blood or oxyhemoglobin. Before any IPL treatment is performed, we like to conduct a thorough consultation, and this will determine your skin's suitability for this type of treatment, and just to explain to you the outcome that you could expect to receive. We also do a patch test during this consultation, and that allows us to be able to monitor your skin for 48 hours before proceeding with the treatment. The treatment's fairly quick. Today we're treating the décolletage and the neck, and this takes as little as 15 minutes. The light pulse can feel a little warm and stingy on the skin, but it's really very tolerable. And after the procedure, the skin's response will be redness and a little bit of warmth, but that subsides within a couple of hours. If we were treating pigmentation, for example, that pigmentation will start to darken. It can lift to the surface and look a little bit like coffee grains on the skin, and then within 7 to 14 days following the procedure, that pigmentation will gently lift off and leave a beautiful clear complexion. When having IPL procedures, we would always recommend that you need to avoid any sun exposure, so keeping your skin protected with SPF and by wearing a hat. And this is also why we would like to recommend IPL in the winter months, because there really is less exposure to the sun because the weather's cooler and the sun's not as strong. So depending on your skin concerns as to the number of treatments you'll need, for example, today's treatment will lift most of the superficial pigment on the skin, and in 4 weeks we would do a follow-up where we could do a second treatment, and then after that we would just suggest topping up those results once a year, which is great. So if IPL is something you have been considering, we would love to see you for a consultation and we can answer any questions you may have.